When We Two Parted by George Gordon Byron, 1788 to 1824. When we two parted in silence and tears, half broken-hearted to sever for years, pale grew thy cheek and colder thy kiss. Truly that hour foretold sorrow to this. The dew of the morning sunk chill on my brow. It felt like the warning of what I feel now. Thy vows are all broken, and light is thy fame. I hear thy name spoken, and share in its shame. They name thee before me, a knell to my ears. A shudder comes o'er me. Why wert thou so dear? They know not I knew thee, who knew thee too well. Long, long shall I rue thee, too deeply to tell. In secret we met, in silence I grieve, that thy heart could forget, thy spirit deceive. If I should meet thee after long years, how should I greet thee with silence and tears? Okay, so this is by a poem by Lord Byron, George Gordon Byron, and it's called When We Two Parted. Let's see, this is about the end of love, the breaking up of a relationship, and it's suggested that this is about his separation from his wife, or maybe it's when she got married again after they separated. But Byron was infamous for his secret relationships and affairs, so it may not be as well. Let's see, the poem talks about how sad, or the sadness that goes with the breakup of a relationship, and how everybody is talking about her, but as their relationship was secret, he can't say anything. And at the end, he wonders what it will be like when in many years' time he meets her again. So, when we two parted in silence and tears, half broken-hearted to sever for years. So when we separated, when we split up, when the relationship ended, there was silence and tears. Yeah, so there was crying and silence. Half broken-hearted to sever for years. So I think I was wondering about this half broken-hearted. I think maybe when this happens, you may think it's the end of the world, but you know you will survive. Yeah, and it will probably be many years before they ever meet again. Pale grew thy cheek and cold. So your cheek was cold and pale and white. And I think this is symbolizing the red heart of love has gone pale and the heat of love has gone cold. Colder thy kiss. So now there is no heat in when I kiss you or when you kiss me. Truly that hour foretold sorrow to this. So I think he's remembering the moment, the exact moment that they parted, and that moment of when they separate. This is certain that after this they're going to feel both of them are going to feel sad about it. The dew of the morning sunk chill on my brow. So the dew is the water that normally covers the plants or the grass first thing in the morning. Yeah, and notice this word sunk. So glug 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 glug, to sunk, a ship sinks. So um, this is like a metaphor. It's like saying he felt cold, the cold of the morning, and there was dew on him, or his brow, his head, his emotions felt cold. It felt like the warning of what I feel now. So the cold, sad parting was just an indicator of how sad and how upset I feel now. Thy vows are all broken. So the promises you made to me have all been broken. Yeah, you promised to love me forever. You promised that I was the only one for you. But that's clearly not true. And I also get the feeling with this, thy vows are all broken. You've gone off with someone else. And light is thy fame. So I think this is saying that, and there is a lot of society scandal about this. Yeah? You were with me and you've left me for someone else. I hear thy name spoken and share it in shame. So people are talking about the scandal, about the fact you've gone off with someone else, and everyone says this is a scandal, this is terrible, and it embarrasses me as well. They name thee before me, a knell to my ear. Okay, so they talk about you in front of me. A knell. So a knell is the tolling of a bell for death. Dong, dong, dong. Okay, so they're talking about you in front of me. This is clearly the funeral of our relationship. A shudder comes o'er me. Ooh. A shudder, an involuntary movement. Why wert thou so dear? Wert, why were you so dear? Why did I love you so much? I don't understand. They know not I knew thee, who knew thee too well. So clearly this was a secret relationship, and people in society didn't know that they had a relationship. And maybe that's ironic because they knew each other very, very well. Long, long shall I rue thee, too deeply to tell. So for a long time I shall rue the day. I shall be sad about the day. I will regret our relationship. I will regret that it's over. And the degree of regret is something that is very deep, and I'm not going to be able to tell people about it. In secret we met, in silence I grieve. So we met in secret. So this was clearly a secret affair, a secret love. And then in silence I grieve. So to grieve is to be sad because something has died, because somebody has died. So as this was a secret, I can't tell anybody about how unhappy I am that the relationship has ended. That thy heart could forget, thy spirit deceive. So I'm really upset that your heart doesn't love me anymore, it forgets me. And your spirit has deceived me, has tricked me. And here again, to me it's clear that this person has fallen in love or gone away with someone else. If I should meet thee after long years, how should I greet thee? With silence and tears. So now he's wondering if at some time in the distant future we meet again, what's this meeting going to be like? And how will I react? And I will react with silence, not saying anything, and tears. But I think this is internal emotional sadness. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. When We Two Parted by George Gordon Byron.